What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Game Like Will, man. Back with another video, man. Listen, man. This is my personal observation. This is just a video I'm just doing, man. I didn't pre-plan this or nothing. Sometimes you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Just listen. What I'm about to say right now is why most guys fell in life and with women simultaneously. You feel me? I made a video when I first started posting on this channel. It was about what's it called? What the fuck do you call that? That's when you can think on the spot. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. And you see like why guys don't do it, right? They don't do it because they don't want to take the risk of looking stupid, take the risk of people saying, I'm clicking off this video, this guy don't know what the fuck he talking about, blah blah blah. But me being a somewhat spiritual, somewhat scientific, you never know who's coming in the door when whoever is walking out the door. So I advocate for guys to just put themselves out there and take more chances, right? And it's not easy because you don't want to jump in a pool with no floaties, right? You don't want to jump or fall in the ocean if there's no lifeguard around. You don't want to do these things because yes, you can run the risk of very bad consequences when you do that. You can I honestly gonna be the only coach to say you can lose your confidence by doing that. You know what I'm saying? You can, I like, bro, I've been out there when I was younger approaching women and stuff like that, bro. That shit never really made me stay confident. It just maybe for the rest of that day, maybe, or something like that. And even to this day, like, you can go out on dates, you can go to the movies, you can go to the mall, you can talk to women, you can, you know, I still will wake up the very next day and like there's this feeling of like disorientation of like, damn, I just woke up. It's a whole new day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who to text back first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's a good problem, but I'm just saying good problems because it's still problems. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, to someone who got bad problems, they're gonna be like, no, I want those problems. But that's not the point. The point is that the body receives problems, whether good or bad, it doesn't know. It just says, oh, that's a problem. So your body will send a message to the brain saying, this is how you react to problems, which is to be passive or not deal with them. So what guys will do, they will not text the girl back. They will not, I woke up with like 7 messages today in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? I wrote all the girls back, you feel me? A couple homies in there, but write all the girls back, you feel me? The homies could wait, you know what I'm saying? But priorities is what it really boils down to when it comes to taking risks, right? Because most guys, that's where their kryptonite is. They don't take risks, and let's just be honest, bro. That's never been our nature, and women will never respect that. You know what I'm saying? Even if they lie in your face and act like they do, and even if they, what I found in my personal day to day is like, I get more girls by being risky. Like, you feel me? Like, and when I say being risky, it's like they can tell, bro. When you're around them, they could tell if you're the type of guy, like what type of guy you is, bro, because the way you move, you're gonna move differently, you know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna kiss their ass. Because when life is really, really lifing, you just can't kiss ass. And it's just it's mathematical, and women are very attuned to that. They're like, so they could tell, they watch, they sit back, they watch. They might follow you on Instagram, but they might not write you back. They might just watch for like a week or so. And the girl on that date end up texting me too. So I'm about to see what she said. I didn't write her back yet, but she ended up texting me. I seen it this morning. Um, yeah, she ended up texting me, man. But like I said, yeah, gotta follow the channel, subscribe, and just pay attention to stuff I say because as I learn, I'm giving the game, and like I'm always learning every day, right? This is my job at this point, right? I learn every day. And the main thing guys fuck up, like I said, they don't continue to talk to the woman like, because women are the type of creatures because they're like it's so weird how it happens, bro. Like I'm gonna give y'all an example. Texting this chick, you know what I'm saying? Conversation gets kind of good or whatnot. Well, it never really got good on her part. It never was bad though. And that's what I mean about women. Like they're really good at keeping that shit right there where they're like basically what they're saying without saying is, are you entertaining? Are you cool? Can you make me come out my shell? Can you do they're asking a bunch of questions without asking them. And like I said, if you haven't been there millions of times, because it ain't gonna just be hundreds, it's gotta be millions. Or maybe you're a natural, or maybe you just understand women. But for a lot of guys, they have this genetic or some shit where they just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? A woman is telling you without telling you all the time. And really, they don't even have to tell you. And that's the thing, like, when you understand game, you recognize that that's why I compared the game to a chessboard because no one has to tell you it's your turn to make a move. You just make the fucking move, right? And if you're in your feelings, you might not make the move. If you're overthinking it, you might not make the move. And that's the problem. I woke up today. When I wake up, I do be in my feelings for some reason. And maybe it be the dream I be having dreams sometimes, or maybe it just be the feeling that I feel. I don't like the feeling of waking up. I like to wake up, but the feeling associated, I guess it's because I've been in school all those fucking years since a kid. It's just associated with like this draining feeling, like you gotta eat cereal, and you gotta drink milk, and you gotta get on the bus, and it's like you're dragging your body, like it's like going to jail. You feel me? So I think for a lot of people, it takes years of rewiring and meditation and just different healing things to just get in a different vibration. But again, you don't want to carry that energy into the messages, into the conversations, and into the dialogue that you're having with these wonderful women. You really want to showcase charm. You really want to showcase swag, and you really want to just be yourself. And again, it's not going to be easy for a lot of people because the banter, right? You don't want to sacrifice teasing her, the banter. This is why I'm trying to say most guys fuck up right here because I'm talking to girls yesterday. Some of these conversations are a week old, still happening, and I'm meeting girls yesterday at the mall and different places, and some of those conversations are new. But if I text every woman back this morning, then I'm just picking. Oh, let me write her back first, because maybe what she said is the most mind-boggling. I had this girl say, "You're funny," and I don't know how y'all would take that, but that could be taken because she ain't say LOL, nothing, just you're funny. That's again, like I said, women are good at. It's like they playing tennis. You ever see a girl play? Like they play tennis, they hit the ball where you can't really. It's like a psychological thing. Like they hit the ball where you can't tell. Is it worth chasing it, or should I just let it go out of bounds? They're good at that because women are like self. I guess you could call it self-serving. I guess, and they don't really give a fuck if you have sex with them or not. Like, and that's why I say women have the upper hand. And 98 or 99%. So I feel bad for y'all high school and college kids because y'all are really in trouble. You know, us being older now, me being older now, is like chances of me finding a chick that's really like really down is higher because, well, y'all gonna find like girlfriends and shit. Like, cause like girls in high school, they want to have like a boyfriend and shit. But I don't know, it get tricky. It depends on the person. I'm not gonna put that on nobody. It really do because some older women really, really want to have somebody, and then some 18, 19, 20 really, really. I think all women really want to have somebody. You feel me? But I think that again, it takes you to just work on yourself as a man and then present yourself. Because like women are take it as face value type of creatures. So it's like if you got any flaws or blemishes, they're going to say, no, I'm good, or I got a boyfriend, or this or that. But if you work on yourself that same day, go get a haircut or go do something about yourself and then come back and put yourself in front of that same girl. Feel me? I know this might sound crazy, but I don't seen that shit. Now some people say, man, you're a good looking guy, but no, women are curious creatures. Curiosity kills the cat. Not saying she's gonna just show her hand and be like, I really, really want you. But she is gonna show like certain little, if you know how to pick up on like subtle cues and shit, especially if you don't pay her no attention and you just be like, fuck her, I'm gonna just talk to other women or I'm gonna be around my friends or something, you'll see she'll put herself in certain positions to be seen. Women are attention seekers. Look at Instagram. Look at social media. Look at the media. They all want to be seen as beautiful. That's really their kryptonite at the end of the day. The problem is guys are too busy trying to get the women. That's why I say me texting them back. I'm not saying like, oh, like I ain't gonna lie. One chick that I met at the mall yesterday, I told her because she showed like really good high interest. So I told her like by the end, by the time I left the mall, I said, yo, I said something like, I want to see you, something like that. Like I really want to see you or something like that. But that's just how I was feeling. You feel me? That's just how I was feeling. Like, you know, and I got a good response, you know, and I really ain't write back till today, but I was busy yesterday, last night. So I wrote back today. She said something like "how bad" or something like that, and then with the like the smiling or some shit like that. And I said some shit back today. Now, what I'm trying to say is, a lot of guys feel like it's too late if you don't text a chick all night or like for the rest of that day. It's not too late if what you're saying back is attractive. If what you're saying back is just like how that girl just said, "You're funny," like a response like that. Like a lot of guys feel like the mundane shit is like that's like their swag or some shit. Like oh, I'm a cool laid back guy, so everything I say should just be laid back. And then what I noticed is a lot of other guys will look at that guy, maybe he's a pretty boy, and they'll be like, I need to text girls back like Jack. And it's like, nah, Jack just got sauce. You feel me? Jack just smooth. You feel me? You can't be Jack. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be Rob. And you gotta just find your own sauce and everybody's sauce is a little bit over to the right from another person. Like you feel me? It may be similarities, but it's a little bit over to the right. You feel me? Or I'm just my left hand, but this is y'all right, I think. But it's just that's what it be. I got a lot of mentors, a lot of coaches, but my swag is always gonna be a little bit different. I could take what they say and everything, but I just gotta mix it down and change it up a little bit. And because we all have a natural DNA, a natural biology, and like I said, women are really good at telling if that's really you. Now, obviously, if the shit's so fucking smooth, they can't tell. They won't know. They won't. If it's that smooth, they won't know. But means you got to keep that tempo up. And like I said, you may not text back all day, but text back tomorrow. You want to have this organic feel to your text messages. You know, even if I get a text from somewhere or somebody, I'm going to edit it before I send it. Who the fuck? Like, why I gotta be a kid outside yelling, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. That's very stress inducing right now. I'm making this video. Now, anyway, listen, yeah, just write back. Send it back. Send a message back. But sauce that, uh, splice that shit up, screw that shit up, make it look nice, make it pretty, you know, make it teasing, make it funny, make it this. But I know a lot of y'all thinking like, I don't know how to do that. Listen, that's gonna be your kryptonite because when a woman texts you and she texts back and say nothing but you're funny. First of all, I'm gonna tell you how the way I took that. First of all, what I said back was really some funny shit. You know, I think I flipped it on her because she said something about. I said something about I'm gonna have to make it up to you because da 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 da. And she said something like it's gonna be hard. Then I said something like, um, I said nah, it's gonna be fun because I said that's the fun part because what the fuck I said. I said something like, no, that's the fun part. I said something like, be careful or you're gonna be the one making it up to me. I said some shit like that. She said, you're funny. Now think about it. Like I said, if I would have said you're funny to her in that situation, I probably would have put a LOL or something. Because she's a female, they don't feel the need to impress you because so many guys want to fuck me. So it'll be the little things that they do that'll throw you off big time. Because for her to just say you're funny, what what the fuck? She'll confuse the shit out of millions of guys with that. You're funny, mundane as fuck. You're funny. But guess what I did? I just wrote another message back this morning, and I kept my own. I'm not gonna get wrapped up in what a girl say. I'm just gonna keep it. If that makes any sense, like I'm just gonna keep it heading towards the link up or the date. But I'm still going to keep the banter involved because women are swaying creatures. So 1 second they'll be laughing and giggling, and then 1 second they'll be like kind of like you. I don't want to say that, but what I will say is they're hard to read, especially through text. If that makes any sense, like because in person they're kind of hard to read. A girl will be giving you her number and making a and she'll be giving you her number and you won't be able to really you don't know if she really gonna even text you back or if she like you, and it's really not none of your business. That's the crazy part. Like it's really not none of your business. There's a mysterious element to the woman that guys don't typically talk about because typically masculinity is seen as mysterious. Alpha males and sigma males are seen as mysterious, but what I find is femininity is very mysterious. And that's why guys can't keep a woman because a woman will have a guy in his feelings and she won't even be in hers. Whole time. She's supposed to be in hers and you not. But she got you in yours because what I said, they're good at mastering saying something or replying back in a way where it feels like the interest isn't that high. Somebody will say, well, bro, then that means the interest isn't, maybe she's not interested. Bro, that don't mean that. That don't mean that. Dumbass. It means that maybe she's really interested. She just don't want to show it or maybe something. But either way it go, like I said, there's millions of ways to interpret some shit that you can't interpret. So I just let it go like a man and just keep leading. Cause either way it go, whatever it is, if she say no, I don't want to link up or no, I'm busy or da da, then I know like okay, cause then we hit a brick, we hit a wall right there where she's actually telling me. So the game is to drive her towards information. Whether the information is logical or emotional on her end, who cares? Of course, you want to have a girl more in her emotions. That's where the bantering, the teasing is implemented at all times. The flirtation is implemented at all times, right? Push pull, certain different things are implemented, but the same outcomes are always the same timeline. Got your number, talk to you, set up the date, go out on a date. If these four things don't happen, then of course she's not interested. It wouldn't matter if she said she loved me through the fucking text. If she didn't do that. So this is the game right here. And this is why I say most guys are fucking up because when you texting girls back, all you gotta do is be a little funny and have a little banter and have this little flirtation thing going on. It's like in the background. It's like background music. Have it going on, have that going. But like I said, most guys they lose touch with that side of them and they don't know how to stay, especially overnight. If you go to sleep, wake up in the morning, you feel like a whole different person. You look at the message, you're like, I don't know what the fuck to say back. I don't even feel like that person I felt like yesterday. And that's what I'm saying. So, and you don't want to have to meditate and do all that shit just to get back in that flow, right? Or talk to 20 more girls to get back in the flow state or some shit. You want to just wake up and still have the sauce. And that's what I'm saying. You got to study the game because it can't be on you. It got to be in you. You feel me? And that's what is a concept most guys don't get. This shit got to be in your DNA. It got to be, ingrained in you. You feel me? And that's where I feel like guys always fumble. You feel me? Because it's not really a matter of having someone tell you what to say. It's a matter of you just being sauced up like every time. So it's like, I kind of want to go back out today and go just mangle some more. Cause it's after a while it just become like second nature. It's like, oh well, I just do this. It's just something I just do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're getting good feedback, you start getting more. The percentages go up of good feedback. Then you're like, yeah, this shit is just it's easy and it's fun and it's like I don't know. And then it's like you're getting out the house, you're doing something. But you, like I said about hotspots, you certainly want to switch those up every time you go out the house. You don't want to go in the same place multiple times because then it's like you just kind of weird. You want to kind of switch it up, move around all the time. I'm about to end this video. Somebody told me to make a video on body game. I'm probably gonna make that tonight or today. I don't know, but as you can see, I'm a skinny guy. I'm probably just gonna like today. I'm about to go eat like a mango and some grapes. I'm not about to like that's my diet for real. Like I like my um my body game is just to eat fruit. Um, if you have a park nearby, work out at the park. If you have a gym membership, go to the gym. That's literally my body game. I don't really have a body game. I believe in internal first, external second. So like breath work, meditation, eat fruit, workout. I think even to be honest, and this is gonna sound crazy, talking to women, I think that actually does mature you in a way that um is kind of biological, if that makes sense. I think fighting or stress can mature you. Because our body is like neuroplasticity or some shit. Like so it's like not only the food, but it's like that it's like life is food. Like life is food, like fresh air, talking to other people. If you're like I don't know, like I said, like really like it ain't even about physical fighting, but it could be like conflict handled the right way. The more situations you handle the right way, I think that builds in this like indirect way, if that makes sense. That's why women mature faster than guys, because most guys handle situations like bitches, and women are more like, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna finish this, no matter what. They have this prosperous, flexible quality to them, but guys are rigid, especially nowadays. We're trained to be rigid, and I think the emotional or feminine aspect is dead in guys. So because you're so rigid, I think that immatures you. I think that there's things that, and I think that the physical body and the emotional body is linked. So that's my own guessing of life. I'm like a scientist somewhat, but I make my own analogies, and I feel like adaptability is important. And I don't know if this should make any sense, but also eating a bunch of stuff like this, like just like whatever's around you is typically gonna be bad if you didn't buy it, if you didn't go to a health store and get it yourself. I think prolonged seasons of being on mangoes and grapes and shit like that. I think that generates the growth hormone, and I think that the word growth hormone should be alarming to people, or what I say, it should be attention grabbing to people. Um, I think that malnutrition comes in when you eat a lot of candy and junk food and you favor these things, and then that's what keeps you skinny. Uh, I think it's okay to be slim but not skinny. Um, and like I said, man, like if you want to eat a little protein here and there, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But just make sure you're getting your protein from a good place. Um, and I'm more on the aspect of I don't even want it at all. It tastes good though, but especially when they season it the right way. But You don't need it, man. You don't need it. I'm about to end this video though. But yeah, you don't need it, man. Just focus on growth. Like it's many things that cause growth. You know what I'm saying? It's many things that cause growth and promote growth. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of herbs out here. It's a lot of vegetables, herbs, and like I said, I look at the things that's not just food because food has been so exploited that if you just look at food, it's still good food out here, but you just got to look at the other things. That'll be the wise thing to do, right? What ways can I grow physically? Don't have to do with food. First thing that probably pop up is working out. Well, it's a million different ways to work out. Even shadow boxing. I'll be shadow boxing sometimes. Running up a mountain, riding a bike. Don't run away from pain. Sometimes I'm riding the bike, my legs start feeling pain. I just be like, all right, that's kind of, I used to would take that as, damn, this shit hurt. But now I take it as like, it hurt, but let me keep pedaling, get to my destination. It's the little things in life. Pushing, you gotta persevere. Most of the people that be skinny and shit, like me, I used to, a lot of shit. I didn't like pain so much. If I played on a football team, I'll quit that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a quitter a lot of time with shit. I was more into like certain things that felt free, like basketball or some shit. I don't know, bro. You just gotta really just ask yourself. I think building muscle and shit is like a question, like question and answer type of thing. Everybody's body is different, so just like we were just talking about with women, like you gotta find your own sauce. Like what herbs put muscle on, what vegetables put muscle on, and then find your favorite taste out of those, and then every time you go to the store, just pick that up. Make sure you get that. If you go to the doctors, ask them like, what micros and macros and this, that, and the third do I need? You know what I'm saying? That's just how you make quantum leaps in life. You know what I'm saying? You got to find out your weaknesses, not try to just do what you see other people do, but really, really be inquisitive about what might be off in my body and what might not be making me put on those extra pounds, that extra 100 or extra 50 or whatever you're trying to do. Because, like I said, I eat a fruitarian diet for the most part. So I feel stronger when I eat fruit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might fuck up and eat, some chicken or something, but I feel more sluggish. But when I eat fruit, I feel lighter, but I feel more like I make a better impact. And Usain Bolt or some shit. Like I feel quicker, I feel stronger, I feel smarter. I value those qualities over the qualities that I think most Americans value, which is bulk, muscle, and these things. I don't really care about that because when I go back to the gym, I'm probably gonna get that shit real quick. Like, I think I used to be malnutrition for I think that's to eating a lot of Skittles and Starburst, and I used to attract to all those things. Beef jerky. We used to have we used to just go there all the time. And I used to attract this stupid shit like um Arizona's. And now that I'm older, I just see it like, oh shit, like